Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. 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 Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Destruction. Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless,
Skinjaya Sano has redeemed first.
destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Mrs. Ken redeeming first, and welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing? Let me make sure we got TikTok chat connected properly, and then we can get started. Sorry I'm a bit late today, actually. I'll get into that in just a second. Technical difficulties, am I right? Okay, I gotta... Oh, I'm not signed in to TikTok? Are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, more additional technical difficulties required. No, do not install an update on my phone right now. God dang you. All right, what do I get to? Oh, shut up. What do I get to? Wrong phone, then. My stream phone apparently isn't signed into Colonel, so I have to use my normal phone, which is signed into both accounts. Don't allow. QR code. Is it gonna work? Did I hit don't allow by chance? Let me try again. QR code can only be scanned once. Okay, so what's the dealio here? Is it working? Maximum numbers of attempts reached. Am I not gonna be able to see TikTok chats today? Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. You kidding me? Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. Clear my session and log in. Logged in, good. Now I can close this window. Now I can activate it. Hey, how you doing? You get to catch the very beginning of all my technical difficulties today. Love that for you. Good. Great, even. All right. Okay, TikTok is fixed. All right, so let's get into why I was actually late. Not with the new issue that just happened. Goodness. All right, so the reason I was late is, well, this year, chat, I'm doing another Lego Star Wars advent calendar. So this has the 24 boxes of different Lego sets in here. You might be able to hear it jingle like that. I don't know if the mic picked that up or if it got noise canceled out. But we're gonna do this. And I have a camera on my desk right over here, where I can build the Legos when you guys can see it right on my desk real easily. And then it'll be good for building just a 5-minute Lego thing at the beginning of stream every stream. All right. The problem is that camera won't show up to TikTok and the other platforms at the same time because TikTok, of course, is special and uses its special software. But the camera had an update. Or I opened up the camera software to see if I could configure it, and it had an update that I had to apply. So I applied it, and then it had like a firmware update after that, and I was like, well, if I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, right? And I applied the second one, and it immediately popped up with like a 30-minute estimated install time. And I was like, that's probably wrong. And I sat there for 5 minutes and it was down to like 18 minutes. And I'm like, oh, it was actually accurate. So I'm not just going to sit here and wait for the firmware of this camera to update when I can just go stream some Minecraft. And then once the camera is ready, we can do some Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar stuff. So normal streams throughout the month of December up until Christmas, we'll have Legos right at the first 5 minutes or so. And then today, that'll just be like, I don't know, it says it'll be ready in like 10 minutes. We'll see if that's true or not. Still says it's still got 10 minutes left. I do have obviously I don't stream 7 days a week, and there is one for every day from now up until Christmas. I've decided that I'm not going to like open 2 of them in a day or something like that when I have a stream off. I'm still going to open them on my own off stream, probably open it with my daughters so I can do some Legos with them. And then I'll just show you guys the figure at the beginning of the next day as we build the next one. So that's the plan for... well, I don't stream Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So then Monday, I'll just show you the 3 of them that I built over the weekend right as we go and build the 4th one. But let's get in the hardcore world. Until then. Oh, is that the Darth Vader? No! It's gotta be. What are we working on, chat? Copper Golem storage. That's what I put in the stream title today. All right. Am I still not able to see TikTok chat? Uh-oh. It said I was able to. Why can't I? TikTok, 1's in the chat if you exist. 2's if you don't exist, but you're still here somehow. I don't think TikTok chat is connected properly. It didn't give me a CAPTCHA. Let's see what happens. Well, we might be scuffed today. We'll see. All right. Oh, my storage, what happened? It's almost like I tore it out or something. Okay. Okie dokes, chat. So right at the end of last stream, we were coming up with how this was going to be split up. We took all of our stuff that was previously here and we split them into their chests. Now, is Colonel Bot not here? Uh-oh, he's not. You right. Damn. Good call. He's starting up now. Good. Let me just build this. I think that's good. I think I just need to place some blocks. And we all know that the way that I build is to place some blocks and then rip out the ones I don't like, and rinse and repeat until I don't hate it. And I feel like with this one, because the redstone is so simple, that's literally all I need to do right now. So. Let's do this. This is the redstone here. It barely even shows it, but we have Copper Golem, who's gonna have access to 9 chests, and then a 10th chest up here where the moss is. And we gotta rebuild that. Excuse me. Oh, the remaining time is counting up now. It was just at 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Now it's at 6 minutes and 16 seconds. 6:58 seconds now. Why? Why? All right. Is Colonel back in now? Hold on. Let me check him. He does appear to be in. Someone check his commands. Is he working? Is that your new favorite number, bud? All right. Let me rip this out. Oh, did I say that? I don't know. So I'm thinking, chat, that we're going to have a room or a hallway or something that is this wide. However deep it needs to go, it will be this width for the entire depth. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, I recommend getting your brain checked out. Let's just dig this some blocks now. Can I reach? Oh, I can reach. All right. I need some torches, actually. Good thing we're doing a build in my storage room where I have easy access to things like torches. And everything else for that matter. You know what? Actually, the ceiling is going to be at this height. So I need to dig. I don't know how deep I need to dig out this room to be right now. Wow, we're getting some real frame drops right now. Uh-oh. Did I punch out redstone? No, I didn't. I just came very close to doing that. I don't know exactly how deep this room needs to be dug out right now. Because I don't know the layout. But actually, if I just dig out the entire room this far real quick, I'll be very happy with that. Preach, dude. All right. The OG 1.16 chunks we're in right now, giving us some really good ore that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, low pick. Low pick. Okay. New one, please. Oh, that's not a pickaxe. That's a torch. Or that's a rocket box. Here's a pickaxe box. All right. Good. We do actually need to dig this down one additional more. And now we're standing on what used to be bedrock. All that deep slate used to be the top of the bedrock. That's what determined where the bottom of the storage room was back in the day. Oh, the good old times, I think I was about to say. I meant to say good old days, whatever. I don't know. All right. And then we're gonna have to dig out this way a bunch, chat, because this is where all the copper golem redstone-ness will be. Uh-huh. You gotta have a haste beacon as well. All right. Hey, diamond! Oh, wait. Those aren't real. Well, I mean, technically they're real, but they're not. They're not available. Streamer's so rich she ignored the diamonds, true. Oh, look at that. The face cam is done, but now it's restarting the device. But the progress bar is not moving. Oh no. Oh god, oh what did you do to my poor camera? It did take it all the way from like a version 1.1 point something to 2.2. So there's a lot of updates that applied to my camera all at once, I assume. But still. All right. Now we've got a space that we can maybe place some blocks in. Oh shoot, hold on. Some of those are visible through? Yeah, they are. Okay, so those have got to stay. Those are decorationally accurate. Those are not necessary. Oh, I'm hearing noises. Whatever. Okay. Hey, his version has been updated. Well, let me see if this is gonna work.
Massive.
Yo, massive. What was that one? Crayons, with their tier 1 for 40 months, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. Okay, it works in OBS. Does it work in TikTok at the same time now? Let me see. Hey, TikTok. TikTok's on full face cam right now. We'll see in a minute. Boom, boom. New job? No worries, dude. I hope you're making the big bucks. No. Aha. Okay, so if I set OBS to using the real camera and then I set TikTok to using the virtual camera, then we're good. Okay, let me make sure. Oh, maybe not. It is not actually updating. It shows like a static blurry image. That's great. It appeared to be working. Mm-mm. Dang. Okay. Well, TikTok's just not gonna be able to get to see the Legos then. I'm sorry, TikTok. First I can't see your chat, and now you can't even see the Legos. Rip you, I guess. But here we go. Let me get back to the game real quick and get to a good AFK spot. And all right. So normally we'll do these Legos before we even get into the hardcore world. But not today. Today we had to fix things. We're to the tree farm. Gonna farm some trees while we build Legos, please. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Turn that on. Turn that on. All right, gonna turn this volume way down for a bit, and we're going to fast right click, and now we're farming some trees. Maybe for TikTok, I can leave you guys on this screen, so you can still see the AFK session happening, while the other platforms get to see, this. So yeah, let me do this. Okay, so I'll make it to where, yeah, TikTok's scene doesn't change, but now, oh, hold on. Get out of studio mode. Boom. There you guys go. You got my desk cam over here. Oh, is it? It's flipped. Hold on. It's not rotated right for vertical. Flip horizontal. There we go. Now you guys have both seen it the same way. I don't know if you'll be able to read the text actually. Yeah, you can read the text. That's why it was flipped. Great. All right. So this is the. So I forgot to cut off a piece of tape. Oh, I cut open this, but I didn't actually cut open the box. Let me get a piece of tape. Ugh. Mm-hmm. This isn't a Lego set where you cut open the box. This isn't a Lego set where you're supposed to cut open the box. My brain not braining right now. Well, it did brain on the way over there. This is a Lego set where you have the little days to punch out. All right. So today is the 1st of December, and we're the actual date, no matter what. This is what's in here. Oh, you guys can't see. There you go. Very simple one today. Wait, is there no assembly? I had all this set up, and the first one, there's literally no assembly. Okay, Lego. Okay, Legos. Okay. What's in here? All right, we're done. How? That is incredibly disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, that is so incredibly disappointing. I know it's gonna be like mostly minifigs, but that's not even a minifig you put together, dude. It's a single here for TikTok chat. It's a single one of these. Oh, hold on. Can I get it to where it has light and it's on camera? It's a single little dude. I can't even do it. Here, maybe. Maybe. There we go. That's all it is. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little pile of those guys over there. Is the picture bigger than the minifig? Oh my goodness. No. The minifig is probably like 2 millimeters wider than the picture, but the picture is also like kind of at an angle, right? So yeah. I blame Disney. Not even Lego. I blame Disney for that. Disney and Datney, you know. All right. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Is that a saying? Yeah. You know, actually, the first time I was ever introduced to minifigs that small is the purple solid dropping frame. Yeah, we are. We've dropped 13% of frames today. It says it's fine right now. So wait, you're telling me my camera can't work on both platforms, and I was late trying to get that working through an update. TikTok chat will not connect. And now purple chat is dropping hella frames. Oh boy. It's not just purple chat. It's the red video site too. Oh my god. It seems fine right now. No. All right, mods, if anybody wants to pull up like all the platforms for me again and watch them and tell me how if it's just one platform or if like multiple at the same time are happening. That'd be great. That'd be great. And it really is helpful that I can't see TikTok chat either. Yeah, try another platform if you're watching on the purple one. I'm live on many sites for a reason. I thought this was fine because I fixed what bitrate I was streaming at. Okay. So chat, my plan, if you want to call it that, just realized I have torches already. My plan involves... Oh, I don't have copper chests on me. I do not. Do I have any copper chests over here? 23. Okay. Hey, it's Darcy. Droppers as well. Actually, I'm just gonna build out of moss until I know for sure. So let's imagine, chat, use your imagination that this moss is actually deep slate tiles. He arrived at the worst time, Darcy. Every time Darcy arrives, it's a bad time. So I would imagine this would actually be a double, and then this could be our block of 9. Yeah. Is this still dropping frames? So that would be our first chest there. Then we'd have our dump chest there, which would go up into the next copper chest there. Right, which would just like be like this repeating. Purple chat's normal again. Okay. Yeah, if any of my mods or anyone for that matter is on a PC and wants to open up all the tabs and just let me know if they all experience issues together. Let me blow my nose real quick. All right. So if we decided or declared that we need 16 modules. I need to map out how I want to do this. So the question becomes, if I could squeeze this into 16 modules if I have shared modules, right? But let's say 18 music discs is exactly 2 modules, right? That's... I feel like that's cutting it too close because we know Mojang is going to add more music discs. Um, 16 beds, I'm comfortable being 2 whole modules. Oh, what if I do it differently? What if I don't divvy it up by module? What if I straight up just have the wall of chests here, right? And like, I divvy it up by column. So that like, I say that like, maps get 3 chests, but music discs get, you know, what is that? 6 sets of 3 chests. Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay. So then we would just have a thing per column, and we might get away with 16, or we might need 17 modules. Let me just get the chests I need so that I can organize these into the chests first and then do the redstone behind the scenes. Yes, that's the move. That is the move. I put copper chests in there. because something else is missing. What was missing? Oh, normal chests was missing. We need to head to the overworld. We are in the overworld. We need to head to the spawn chunks and get some more beds. Chests. Get some more chests. Oh, I can turn this light. I have an extra little light that's just like on a clamp that I use when I need light in certain areas, and I'd clipped it to the desk camera. And I don't need to drain that battery. To the spawn chunks. Here we go. Here we go. It's a Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. You missed it, Darcy. We're doing a Lego build at the beginning of stream, every stream, from the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. We did it once or twice a couple years back. They do not interact with barrels. Well, they might interact with barrels. They don't pull items from barrels, and barrels are smaller than double chests. We don't want to use barrels. Oh, look at that. We got some chests. Oh, crap. We're out of brown boxes. That's why that one was... Yeah, look at that. We got plenty of chests. I want to check and make sure, like, this is working now. Well, I don't really know how to tell. That looks like it's working to me. 5 boxes in there. I don't know. I don't know how to tell. How's this working? Well, this is obviously doing something. Those, I really don't like that. Whoa. 26? A stack and 5? Excuse me? Two and a half stacks of shulker shells? So something's up with all these bullets and shells falling out. Wait, is it like they're able to come over this? Oh, wow, you just saw it right there. We just saw it. The shells like came in with too much momentum and it went through this way over and then fell through that gap. It went through this gap here when like an item shouldn't be able to fall through that gap. I mean, that's an easy fix. I can just put more slabs there so that there isn't a gap. We just built this very minimally when we built it. And has it been lossy this entire time and we've never known because we've not been here? Well, no, it seems really lossy now because like that's 2 of them have fallen out extremely quickly. But like, yeah, let me go get some sandstone slabs and come back here. You know, we don't need sandstone slabs. We have slabs at home. I just want normal bamboo slabs. Here we go. How many shells have despawned? There's no way to know, really. Wow, that was a laggy. Okay, so that should stop that. Huh? Oh, there's a button there. Oh wait, I can't leave this corner like that. Yeah, because a shulker could teleport onto that corner as it is. Okay. Come on. You kidding me? I can't. I didn't pick up a button from either one of those that fell on either side. Everyone's gonna really hate how we did not stick with the pallet. But one day we'll come back maybe. I mean, yeah, it goes decently well with the pallet. Honestly, it looks like it kind of belongs as like a trim piece. All right. We'll see if that works. Has this still been increasing though? Has it still been working, just not very efficiently? I think so. I think this has still been working, it's just been lossy. The real question is, has it been lossy for the entire lifetime of the farm's existence, or just like since a certain update? All right. Okay. Now I've got to think about other things. Well, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Why could I not just do 11, 12? Let me blow my nose again. Hold on. Oops. Okay, chat. So I was just thinking, if we were fine having like 3 barrels of storage, plus like the 3 hoppers of storage or whatever that was in the old, so okay, previously we had this layout where it was for each one of these categories, we had barrel, hopper, barrel, hopper, barrel. So we had 3 barrels and 2 hoppers of accessible storage for each of these, which is less than 2 double chests of storage for each column. What if we just now, like, say, no, we have 3 double chests now as our equivalent storage? It's an increase in capacity, and then each entire category stays just 1 column like it did before. I don't see a problem with that. And if that's what we're doing, we don't even need to build it this way. We can literally just do 2 modules, which we can fit. How many? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ugh. All right, so that would take 3 copper golems. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, another 3 copper golems. And then this one is like actual overflow? Or even better yet, even better yet, is we kind of fudge the numbers a little bit, and these aren't like real the same size. They aren't the same size as all the other ones, and then this one's smaller. I feel like that's the strat. So we're actually getting, yeah. Let me blow my nose again, Jesus. Oh, they do line up with the roof, you're right. Well, even then, that's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll keep them lined up with the roof. And then it'll just be 8, which takes 3 copper golems. And then 8 more, which takes another 3 copper golems. Yeah, this seems perfect. Oh, thanks for the game over. I had forgotten about it completely. And then we can just put in the exact same style overflow thing back into this 3rd module here. And then if it ever becomes a problem where we actually need to add more copper golem storage, then boom, we just add another 3 to this module, shrinking the amount of barrels at the end. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is actually great. See, I thought this would have to be like a way bigger ordeal than it actually is. Okay. That's why I wanted it to go in deeper. But no, we don't actually have to have a unique chest for every single one of them. We can have the chests share the storage still. Which is, yeah, it's not something that I was thinking about when I envisioned this. All right. So then that means this is an input. This is an output. This is an input. This is an output. This is an input. And then that is an output. And then this is an input. That is an output. This is an input. That is an output. Huh? Input. Oh, that wasn't supposed to have a gap there. Input. Output. Input. Output. And then, yeah, great. Okay, let me go get deep slate slabs and stairs and walls, potentially. Just gonna do cobbled. Okay. Perfect. So he can stand in there and have access to everything he needs. Amazing. Do the same thing here now. Oop, that's wrong. This one, he obviously is a little special, but same concept. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me just do all the stairs first. What? Ugh, come on, dude. Not what I wanted. Okay. And oh, I still need... Yeah, to put these in their place now. All right, then next up is adding in the hopper dropper redstone. So observer, sticky piston, red concrete, comparator, droppers. That might do it. Has anything come through here yet? Good. All right. I actually have the reason I haven't routed this into there yet is because we actually have to add something between this hopper line and this that I haven't even talked about yet. So we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, actually, yeah, we don't need to have anything underneath those chests. when there's an output. Cool. So, first thing to do is... I didn't grab any hoppers.
Massive.
Woo. Brent with the Prime sub for 22 months, chat. And grab hoppers. There we go. I need moss. So I need something temporary. I need a place to put my dropper on. Dropper goes up into there. Hopper goes over into that. And then we get comparator out of there. Into sticky piston right there. And observer here and here. So now when items go in, they go down and over and into there. Amazing. And that's all there is to it. I just got to build this little system a bunch of times. Oh, come on, dude. So dropper goes there underneath. Yeah, the dropper goes underneath each of the copper chests. Okay. Hopper goes into each of those droppers. This one's a double, and we're gonna need red concrete to go over that. Okay, then we need moss and red concrete underneath each of these. This one technically is going to need a hopper dropper thing, because this is where the actual overflow will be, and this will need to go into the actual overflow. But I'll do it separately. I'll do it separately. Okay, comparator next. Sticky piston. Observer. Amazing. Okay. So now if we had the copper golems in here, they would do their thing. This is great. And it's going to be incredibly slow, but items coming here should be incredibly rare in the grand scheme of things. And that's fine. I mean, it takes 10 minutes from an item being dropped into one of those barrels or into the shulker unloader to coming to here. So if it really takes another 10 minutes for those items to get their way from here to there, but now there's an extra layer of filtering, I don't care. That's reasonable to me. So shoot, does anybody remember why I had these going all the way up to the edge? Is it because I had like a half barrel access here? Or did I have the stairs here like I had here? What did I have underneath the bottom barrel? Was it just like it went up to it and then it had a block underneath it instead of having the stairs there? I guess it's time for me to reimagine it. Yes, there'll be item frames up above it. Because each column is going to be one section, exactly like it was before. So we're just going to have the same kind of labels that we had before. This took less rethinking than I thought it would when I ripped everything down. I have been pleasantly surprised. All right, so let me grab barrels and... Yeah, I don't think I had half barrels, chat. Let me grab my hoppers too. I think I had barrel, hopper, barrel. Come on. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's how I had it going before, and that we probably just had like the deep slate exposed directly underneath it like that. But now we're just gonna have the deep slate stairs in this position. And the reason we have it like this, chat, is because if we had had like double chests and like the hoppers going into the back of a double chest, there might be items that get stuck in the hopper that we can't see. So this is specifically set up in a way to make sure we can see everything in the overflow. Okay. So yeah, what I'm thinking is these will go here. Yeah, with the barrel there, it goes straight up to the bottom. But yeah, we have to have normal cobbled deep slate for all the decorations in behind. I'm gonna need to leave myself access to get back here into the redstone now that there is behind the scenes redstone here. I need to remember that. Okay, even when I have behind the scene, like when this dips back, it is cobbled deep slate. I'm trying to remember what my build palette rules are, you know? 'Cause I have like, I know my brain works methodically, but I have to remember the methods I used. Because it was so long ago. Uh-huh. I am having fun. We haven't got the golems in yet. We're working on their living quarters. Okay, the question is, how thorough do I need to be filling up the gaps? Like, can we see back and see through any of the gaps? Like, I don't... Oh, yeah, we definitely can, so... I'm always very thorough about this stuff. To a fault. Yeah, now when you see back, if you are looking, all you'll see is either a necessary redstone component or cobbled deep slate. Great. So then we need the backward stairs here. Well, you know what? Any more slabs. That's what. Okay, so now we can get our little golems in there and then cover up their heads. How you doing? Oh no, these guys are stuck in a hole behind the scenes. Yeah. Were you here last stream when we were like brainstorming? Or when we built the little thing out in the blue biome? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong mode. We built the little test out here in the blue biome. We are gonna have to put in some ores and stuff and mix up what's above the stairs, but right here has to stay perfectly in line so that we can, so that the chests can open. All right. Next then is actually, I think, gonna be getting the golems in place. So I have a box out in the blue biome, I think, that has my copper blocks. I don't know. Oh no. We took it all back with us and probably put it through the sorter. Oh, do I want to wax those chests? I know I want to wax the golems so they don't turn into statues. But should I wax the chests? Probably. Grabbing some wax. Grabbing some copper blocks. No carved pumpkins. Grabbing some pumpkins. I'm gonna need my shears. Okay. So we boom, bam, pow, break. And then wax, wax. Okay. Oops, sorry, bud. I waxed them both. Yeah, I want that chest back. Okay. Mhm. What are you saying, Miku? Go ahead with what? I love the change Mojang made with rockets, by the way. That's a huge improvement. Hey, bud. Nuh-uh. None of that. Hey, bud. None of that. I just told you. So all of that you're doing? Give me none of it, please. Sir. Thank you. I was very close to killing you for your disobedience. All right. Okay. So we have a little bit of a problem, I think, with these little modules. They will supposedly remember what's in 9 of these chests or 10 of chests, right? But until he's remembered all 10 of them, there is a chance he'll put something that belongs in one of these chests into the dump chest. So this isn't even like a perfect system, at least not at first. Okay, but regardless, let's just exactly vibes, but they only remember what's in the last 10 checks they start, or the last 10 chests that they put things in. So like if he has access to 11 chests, let's say he has access to 10 chests and he gets wool and he puts it in a chest. Next time he gets wool, he will go back to that same chest for wool, is my understanding. He will remember to go back to that chest has wool, right? But if he has access to 20 chests and he happens to check 10 different chests between if he checks he puts in wool, he does 10 other chests, and he gets wool again. He then has to re-find the wool, right? With this, if he happens to, if he has never gotten wool in this chest, and he decides to put it in the overflow, or the dump chest, then that means every time he gets wool, he's just going to remember, oh, I can put wool in this one. No, it is one inventory. I feel you saying it's my. That's what chat told me yesterday, or last stream. That's what chat told me last stream. How it worked, and we had a lot of back and forth on it, and we did some sort of test that verified it, but I don't know if it was comprehensive. All right, I'm just gonna dump all this stuff back out because I don't need it. You know what? I was gonna do something big. Okay, chat. So I was gonna do something before we got to this bulk storage to do something with shulkers. So I was going to have some completely hidden, not seen copper golem in this little cubby that takes out shulkers before it goes to this bulk storage area. And then I remembered I could just actually have shulkers be first. I could just have a column for shulkers, and then when these get full up, I take them and I put them over there. Well, like I do all the time, right? Like I always come here and grab shulkers and I put them there. Maybe the shulkers should actually be like no, shulkers have to be first in case we actually accidentally have like we're gonna have a shulker box full of banners in the banner chest, right? So we want to make sure we take shulkers out first. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Is I'm planning on actually removing the dump chest from him and then giving him everything he needs to sort for that specific golem. So if we take out this dump chest here completely, from his access, boom. And then we give him everything that he needs. And only then do we give him his dump chest back. And we see how it works. Okay, I'm not vibes. That is besides the point. That's how he works, right? But it's his memory of what's in the chests, right? If he picks up something that needs to go in one of his 9 chests, and not his dump chest, it's my understanding that if he remembers it's in one of the other chests, he will put it in there before he puts it in the empty chest. Like he will know to go to this chest, not putting things in the empty chest. That's not that is known. What you said is 100% known. That is not what I was trying to explain earlier. Okay. Yeah, because he's not going to check every single. Okay, actually, yeah, this is a good way of explaining it. He is not going to methodically open box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then check the dump chest afterwards. He's not going to go in that very rigid order every time. His first chest he checks when he gets a new item is going to be random. He's going to pick a random chest, and does it allow me to place it in here, right? What I understand, and what we'll find out very soon, is once he has seen an item once, and then he sees it a second time, he theoretically should go straight to the chest he remembers that he put the last one in. Yeah, it's the order that he might go to the chests. You know what I just realized? Putting this block here is going to stop him from getting to that. Dang it. They'll go in order if the chests are in order from his copper chest out. But since these aren't lined up, they may not. He would go in order like that if they were just in a line. Huh. That's I wasn't aware of that. I didn't think that's how his AI worked. I thought he would just go to a random chest. But maybe he always just goes to the closest chest? Oh no. Don't take that. It's fine, actually. We gotta make sure he doesn't have access to any of these chests. Is the deal. Based on what you've seen Exuma, Tango, and Ethos set up, that's what they'll do. Okay. We'll find out. Alright, so now actually there's gonna be a chest in like 1 out of 9 of these. Huh? Ah, okay, he put his chest in there. Okay, he didn't put a chest in anywhere. And he put his in the bottom. Okay, so this guy, he picked his middle first as his first one to check. And then this one picked the middle bottom as his first one to check. So there definitely is some sort of random to it. Okay. Regardless, it doesn't matter what order he checks the chests, as long as he's able to remember that he has chests. All right, whatever. All right, buried treasure maps. All right, so we're going to put Ocean Explorer maps in there. And then we're going to have tons of buried treasure maps here, Trial Explorer maps, and rare maps. Like that. Oh wait, rare maps don't belong in that. Never mind. Okay. Then here we have map oceans, rare maps. Okay. Oh wait. Ah, crap. I just realized we can't have any of them. This first guy who filters out shulker boxes can't have shulker boxes in any of his 9 chests. So maps have to start here because we have to have map box. Okay. All right. I understand now. Random maps. Map ocean, and rare maps. And then... Yes, it doesn't matter what's in the shulker. So that means here, chat, actually, with maps, we have the Ocean Explorer maps here, and then all the other maps in shulker boxes throughout the column, which means he will only put maps in this box. He will never go and put maps in this box or this box, because there's no real maps in them, just shulker boxes of maps. But he won't put anything else in there either because there's already shulker boxes. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my item frames and let me lay this out. And we might end up putting this in place, chat, and then it just absolutely doesn't work, and I have to take it from the top again or something. But I'm perfectly fine with that if that ends up happening. So we want shulker boxes if it happens there. Then this is maps. Music discs. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So is this guy really dedicated his entire... This is why I was going to do a separate guy for shulker boxes, now that I think about it. Because he has to be... Or he has to have two things here that would never have a shulker box in it. Something that we'll never put inside of a shulker box in here. Beds. Beds could go...
Massive.
Almost a half stack.
Yo! Beds could totally go in this one. Because we'll never have enough beds that we... Yeah, we'll never have enough beds there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And then I think I have somewhere in this one the random maps. I think this one. Oh boy. No. Now I understand. So the maps need to be identified via... Alright, regardless. Okay, so this one, I can throw green beds in there, yellow ones in there, and cyan ones in there. And then... Theoretically... If he gets a new color of bed, he won't put it in one of these three. It would make its way over to overflow. So the question becomes, do I craft one color of every bed? And just split them between the three boxes right now? Or do I just leave him with the beds that I have? And then if another bed ever comes through, we let it go to overflow and then bring it back, and then we have that bed there. So that way we're not worrying about keeping one of every bed color in here. And we're only storing the beds that matter when we have multiples of them anyway. And all we have to do is make sure we leave one singular bed in each of these chests. I think that's the move. He might not ever know the new bed comes back to a chest, technically, if it's a dump chest bed. Okay, I'll think about it. Beehives and bee nests. Those probably won't ever need shulker boxes. Maybe, I don't know. So we'll put beehives at the top. Find one of these that has 0 bees. 0 bees and 0 honey. but yet it doesn't go into the item filter. You gotta love it. Okay. And then we have a bunch of beehives that we can split between them. Okay. Yeah, that's plenty of storage for all the bee nests and beehives and various stuff. Okay. So theoretically speaking, then, I've played on a few SMPs. I'd prefer single-player hardcore Minecraft. Okay, that's my maps. How does he deal with... We'll find out how he deals with colored shulker boxes. Here. Can you reach it? I don't know if you can reach it. He's like stuck there. There you go. Wait. So is he checking... I want to watch the order he's checking these, actually. Because if he doesn't go in a random order like I thought, and he is going in the same order every time... Whoa, my monitor just went black. As long as he checks the dump chest last, we're good. Okay, what's he gonna do when he picks up his next item? Is he gonna go straight for this one now, or is he gonna check everything else first? Oh, he put something in there. Uh-oh. Beehive. Uh-oh. Okay, so he... No! Buddy! Okay, he keeps putting beehives over here. instead of finding where they belong up here. All right, so this isn't working. What if I get rid of that and make it a single chest? It's now further away. Maybe the problem is that he's not standing like dead center. I don't know if he actually walks around in there at all or not. Okay, now he checked all 9 chests and before he put it in the dump chest. Let's let him go for a while and see what he does, how he ends up sorting. No, I'm making this on my own. I saw this kind of design in a screenshot or something somewhere, and I'm just trying to make it on my own. No. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't really care to. I don't want the entities. Okay, so I want to watch him. Okay, he just placed something. So watch how he opens things now. He opens the bottom one. He opens the middle one. Then he opens the bottom left. Then he found a place to put it. Okay, so even though he's grabbing 2 shulkers in a row, he's always doing the same order now. Uh-huh. Okay. I think the solution is having the single dump chest and not a double dump chest, so this is actually the furthest chest away from him. I think that's what the solution is. He should still definitely be able to see it, and this is a cobblestone wall, so he can't walk over there. Or on top of it, I mean. Alright, so let's take out the rest of these. Let's make sure he can put the bed away, and we'll see if he puts the bed with the other green bed, or if he throws it in with any other random bed. And then when he gets to the colored shulker boxes, my guess is he's going to put those in the dump chest, and we're going to have colored shulker boxes in all in here. So I hate that I can't see what he's holding. Wait, okay, he put the green bed with the green bed. Okay, he's looking for a colored shulker box home right now. And does he not see this chest as an option? Is he looking again? He doesn't see this chest as an option. Oh. He's looking at me like, where do I put it? And he just doesn't see this chest? Why doesn't he see that chest? See, he's standing where I want him to be standing. He is not. Let me get some leads and see what I can do. See if I can get him to stand where I want him to. Let me see if that helps, maybe. Pull him back up onto the stair. Oh, wait. I could just make this, like, an upside-down stair right here, and then he would be able to see it but not walk there. Did he get pulled? He did. Okay, it didn't change anything about that. Let me go get him an upside-down stair. Hmm. Those were, the other chests had normal stairs. These ones are upside down. Incredibly weird to see your chests opening on their own in hardcore Minecraft, or in single player hardcore Minecraft. Okay, can you see that chest now? No, I just waxed him. He's fine. Can he not get to that chest? Let's see what he does now. Now that he's got that stair there, he should be able to reach it. He still didn't put the orange chest in there. What did he do with it? Did he throw it on the ground? Where did he... Did he put it in this one? Oh no, he got sucked out by the hopper. Right, and now it's... Now it's in this dropper. Awesome, it's working. Awesome. All right. So then he goes and checks everything else first, and then he gets to there. Well, I don't know if he is checking everything else first now. That's the problem. I think I need to retest him on all the things that he does have. So let's see. Give him the empty shulkers to go through. Give him the green bed. Give him the beehives. Give him the bee nests. Okay, I'm watching him. I don't know what he's got now. Okay, he found a shulker to put in there. He's got another shulker, I bet you. So he's got 2 shulkers, a beehive. Yeah, so far nothing's made it into the dump chest. Okay, he was holding a beehive, and he just put it in that one. He's grabbing a new thing now. Don't know what he's got now. Green bed, maybe? This green bed is top middle. He found it. Now he's got bee hives, which is specifically the top right chest. Mm-hmm. No, he didn't check this one. He skipped it and went to the dump chest. No, dude. Ah, okay, so he still thinks that chest... He thinks that those 8 chests are closer than that one, but then this chest is further or equal to this one. He does not check them randomly. No, he's going in the same order every time. This is just the last one he checks, so there is no randomness to it. Gryson was right that they go in the same order every time. And the problem is he's not checking this top right chest now. I don't know if the answer is to like actually give him like a little bit bigger of a room, so he has to walk to that extra chest. That's my next thought. Is make him have to like walk 2 blocks to that chest. So like, give him a block there. Give him a block there. Upside down stair right there. Pull those out. And then take that out. Okay, now he can get to that chest too, which is problematic in its own way. I might have to kill you because you're being a nuisance while I redesign this, but mm. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to move this chest back. Kill him. It's an unlucky goal. Yeah, I gotta just rebuild the room. Let me see if I gotta see the room from his POV. And we gotta make sure that he doesn't get access to that other copper chest. Or we might end up in a loop forever. I need walls. I need cobblestone. Alright, let's... Maybe I should have went and just searched up the video that I definitely used as a reference for this. But also, no, I wanna... So if he's got a little chamber in here like this... Oops. I wanted him like so. Does this work? And then obviously... How do the hoppers work here? Well, let's see if this fixes our problem. This does not feel right. I don't like it. Like, this has got to work. Hold on. Let me see. Mhm. I wish I knew which design or like, whose design like I saw. Um hmm. Trying to I'm not seeing anything even. Hmm. Oh my goodness, chat. There is a way to do this without needing to have the hopper dropper thing at all. Um okay. Before I kill all my copper golems and decide to rebuild this, let's see what I can do. So my intuition said the copper chest needed to be up high. But if you have the copper chest down low, then you don't need yeah, it works very differently. Okay. So so if the copper chest is here, then you have the other one there. Then chat, the next copper chest that this guy gets access to can just be right flipping here. Or yeah, he can access that even. In his current little room. And then that makes this one the furthest away. Okay. And he can access it put that there, because why not? Honestly, could we just get them in like this? I mean, maybe it would be better for aesthetics to do that. Okay, let me get a golem in there and see what I can do. Also, I've seen some screenshots where they have them sitting in a boat on top of this. I don't know if I want to go that route, but man, I thought we had it too. I'm so upset. I don't have my shears on me. How do I have every single slot of my inventory filled up? Okay. I don't have any wax on me still. I feel like this will still have the same problem. But maybe that's what the boat solves, because it pushes him towards the edge, I imagine. Uh... Mm. Okay, let me just give him a beehive and see what happens. He does go straight to that one. Will he every time, though? If I put that there, does it bias him towards staying on that side of the block, and does that help? I don't know. Nope, he definitely checked that one prematurely. Okay. Give him another beehive. I feel like if this was a single, it would be easier for us. Because he wouldn't go to this edge. Okay. All right. Next I gotta give him something that he's not going to get. And I want to see what his order of operations is, and I want to make sure he checks all the chests before he puts it into here. Okay, so blue. He checks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then he goes to the dump chest in the back, presumably. No, he's holding on to it. He can't find where to put it. He doesn't see this as an option anymore. Wait, what? Okay. And now he finds a home for it. Okay, let me give him, let me just give him a lead, or some pumpkin seeds here and see what he does with those. I gotta check the order he checks them in now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dump box. Oh, wait, he didn't put it in the dump box. Because I left the blue shulker in there. Oof, okay. So now he's rechecking everything in the same order again. Okay. Okay, so then, yeah, we just need... That's a setup that'll work now. It's gonna take a couple hoppers. Can I get a dropper? Okay. And then that's got to be red concrete there. Okay, so this works, chat. This little setup here works. Now to rebuild it for all the other ones, I'm gonna just kill the golems and rebuild. Sorry, guys. Okay, so how do I go about doing this now? Yeah, I just gotta tear all this out first. This is still a dramatic decrease in the amount of hoppers, though, that we have. If I do say so myself. Okay. Oh. All right. Take this back there and let's see what we can do. Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay, so we got those all there. Then let's grab my hoppers. Grab my red blocks. Let's grab my droppers. I'm gonna need my hoppers back actually, so dropper, 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 dropper. Then we go hopper, 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 hopper. One of these has an extra gap, doesn't it? Yes, right here. So we'll need an extra red block for that. Yeah, I'm getting all the components in first. Okay. Yep. Then, yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of walls now. So you need 2 there. Actually. Yeah, so you need 2 there. 1 there. Okay, so that's like a little shape we got going on there. Crap. Mm-hmm. It's a really weird shape of wall we got going on here, if I do say so myself. Is it really supposed to be like in the middle? No, it's supposed to be... Oh yeah, that's not the middle. One over to the side of the middle. Got it. I feel like this is a pretty decent design compared to some of the other iterations I had. Yeah, it needs like 3 hoppers to tile it, but no droppers and pistons and stuff like that at least. Well, droppers only needed to save on a hopper, I guess. Okay, so here in the back we need a block and an upside down stair. And then we put another block there. So it goes block, block, stair, block, block, stair, block, block, stair, block, block, stair. And then where's the extra wide one? It's right here. Okay. Just gonna put extra blocks in between. There we go. Yeah, that works. And then yeah, and then we just do this. That one actually becomes a triple. Amazing. Oh, yeah, the stair is wrong. Okay. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Ah, weather. I got a notification, and I needed to see what it was. The notification was that we are experiencing weather. Who would have thunked? I don't have enough pumpkins on me. I do have my shear on me. Okay, good. You know what? I don't have any... I built that out of wax copper chests, I just realized, so that should be good, but I don't have anything to wax the, golems with right now. Alright, so there should not need to be any pre-training or anything for these guys that, like we had discussed, chat. Because that was a flawed method of thinking. And I'm not too... Whoa! And I am not too small-brained enough to admit that I can have flawed methods of thinking. And I won't even bring up the fact that I was only thinking it because chat was telling me it. Alright. What's up? Supposed to get your first snow tonight? But it's rain when it's 26 degrees out. Oh boy. First snow of the year. We had a snow that was like really early a while ago, just a little one. Actually, we've had multiple occasions already where it snowed. And at least one where it stuck even for just a little bit. It was good. What am I doing? Oh, I'm literally right where I need to be. Chat, have you ever been right where you need to be? I haven't. All right. Literally never. That was the wrong thing to get. It was slabs I'm here for. I will cover up this hole. And I will cover up those holes too. Oh, there is going to be a hopper that goes there, actually. Okay. Hey, guy. Don't look at me. What are you looking at me for? All right. Sleeting now. Yep. All right. How's this looking? Oh, yeah. So whenever a player head comes through, that's going to have to go through the whole thing first. Great. Great. Okay. What are we going to put in these ones to make sure they don't actually put anything in there? What about just putting a copper ingot as our... It's not even named. It's just a copper ingot. Will be something there to signify the copper golem can sort things into here if we dedicate the column to them. Oh, dude, this poor last copper golem, he's going to have literally 9 chests with just a copper ingot in it that he will have to check every single time and then put everything he picks up into the same dump chest. Every time for the rest of eternity. Unless we add more things here. Why would I do that? Copper golem body parts, yeah. Yeah, those are literally ingots I've gotten from killing copper golems. That's great. All right. Cool. So now we've got more to do, and it really doesn't matter what order we do them in. We can do music discs next. All right. Just to flex, should we mark it with tears? Oh, that's where the pumpkin seeds ended up. You know what I want to do, actually? Okay, you know how I want to sort these? I think my idea that I have to sort these is really cool. Instead of having a shulker box containing my entire collection, I will put my entire collection into the bottom chest here, and then the top chests will have the shulker boxes of the others. So, oh goodness. Hold on. I want to sort this in a certain way. So I want to put all the C418, C4318 ones in one chest. Then I want to put all the other ones that came afterwards, and then I want to have one of each disc in here. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. All right, so 13. Cat. Blocks. Chirp. Bar. This one's not named. Mall? Okay. Oh yeah, that one's next. Why is this box not named? Oh, this box is named. I didn't even see it. Melancholy. Or Melochi. Yeah, that's right. Or whatever. Strad. Ward. 11. Wait. All right. Then this... Did I put those in the right one? I didn't. I didn't put those in the right one. All right. Then this one, we want to have Pig Step and Other Side and Creator and Other Creator. And then we want to put... We don't have any 5s. Okay. We don't have... We have Relic, which is by Aaron... Whatever, and then we have Tears, which is by Amos. Okay. Now we gotta pull these are in the order that the wiki has them. I don't know what the order the wiki has them listed it in. Whether that's like the redstone order. That'd probably be a good way to do it. All right, and then we gotta take them all out of here. Oh, this is that same exact order. Okay. But it's every disc in the game. And we put them right here. Okay, so after wait, we have... Pig Step. Other Side. Creator. Creator. 5. Precipice. Tears and Lava. Wait, where did Relic go in? Relic was supposed to go after 5. Oh, okay. Okay, that's all of them. So now if we get any music disc, he'll put them in here. And then we can then put them in these other boxes. Once this box gets like too full. Nice. What's this? Oh! Stall. Oh, Stall comes right before Strad, and I just kind of mixed them up. There we go. Cool. All right, what's next? Okay. Horse armor. We actually... Okay, so how I want to do horse armor, chat. I'm gonna... First, just grab a saddle to put in the item frame. And then... Oh, a chest, okay. Then what we want to do is... We'll have... This where we have, like, our bulk... storage of, like, full shulker boxes. Okay. Of horse armor. Then... This is where we'll have one of each horse armor. And then here's where we'll have all of our saddles. Brown shulker box goes over here. Yeah. What do I do with these? I'll just put them back in the bulk section. Great. Or, you know what? They're unfinished business, so I can put them over here. Great. Oh, I had a spot for that chest, actually. I didn't need to go back in there. Cool. Next. Armor. Oh, I don't know why I broke that to pick them up, but it works just fine. Armor. Very bottom is just going to have my netherite set in it. Okay. Then I think the next one up just needs to be full of elytras. And then all the other random armor pieces that I have should go in there. Chainmail, iron, gold. Yeah. And I don't need... And I don't need to, I don't need to, you know, get one of every kind of piece of armor and stuff like that. Because it just doesn't matter. Right? Like, it just doesn't matter. No, I mean, maybe at one point in time I had a reason, but could not tell you why I have those now. Could not for the life of me tell you why I have those now. All right, so we had this diamond pick here to label things. I'm gonna say totems and just go in this box. And this, yeah, bottom box here gets totems. That seems fine. Middle box can have like brushes and tridents, and then there's bulk tridents, right? And then here we can have, yeah, so, yeah. If any book and quills or written books come through, hopefully they'll put them in there. And then if any lodestone compasses come through, hopefully it'll also go into there. And I also just realized for things that we are like permanent and like sorted in here, we should definitely have them be sorted at the bottom. So if something new comes through, it goes to the top and we can tell the difference. For things that don't matter, they don't matter, you know? Like this. So if a new one comes in, it's gonna go in this very first slot and we'll be able to tell. Well, actually, these don't matter because they're just shulker boxes. Nothing will ever come in here. Yeah. Yeah, those don't matter. Beds don't matter. Okay. TMG, how you doing? Okay, so we gotta get... What am I missing from here? My totem! I put it in there. All right. Oh, wait. So actually, the minecarts belong over here. Whatever. So if I take a minecart and I chuck it in there, I want to take one of each of these. Oh, this box is goat horns. I'll come back to those. So let's say we put one of each minecart type in here. Then we can put like, well, we can just put bulk minecarts in there. One of each minecart type in there. And then boats. Oh, I forgot another minecart type. So these are 4 that we don't take. So if any come through the storage system, new ones go to the top. And then when we take things out of here, we don't take. Got it. All right. Then boats are a real problem. But I think, you know what? Actually, screw it. Boat storage, just none. No, what boat storage? It's just that. They've been my first ones? Unlikely. I mean, maybe. Okay, I have so many things that, yeah. There. Oh, no TNT minecart. Thank you. That is one, like, I'll do that. For something like this, I will, because it's so simple. I use TNT minecarts in the duper? No. I don't think I've ever used a duper that relies on TNT minecarts. I don't think those exist. Okay, buckets. All right. All right, so let's grab water and lava together. First off, get a water bucket out. Put into there. Get a water and lava bucket. Go into here. And then just have shulker boxes of water and lava. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Then let's grab. We have snow and powdered snow. And then everything else is a type of fish. Oh, great. Okay. Oh boy, okay. So let's start with oh, I've got the bucket of milk. There we go. Okay, so bucket of puff, bucket of trop. Okay, another bucket of puff. Tadpole, cod, salmon. Okay. Oh, I have more boxes on me that I didn't know about. And then, oh right, for these guys, we literally just need, oh, it can be named. We literally just need one, but then we have tons of shulker boxes of them. Right. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So that's all the colors of them in there. Axolotls. Yeah. So we just need one axolotl, dude, and it'll put all axolotls into here. That makes that's good. Good. Next up is potions. Oh. So I need like what? One of every potion that I have? Okay, leaping results in an empty box. Okay. So for potions specifically, let's use a fire potion up there. I want to have all of the drinkable potion, like the drinky looking potions in here. All of the splash potions in here. And then if we ever had lingering potions, we'd put them up there. Okay, were any of these boxes mixed? Okay, that one was empty. Where they had both splash and non-splashes together. Nope. Okay, but yeah, we have a bunch of empty boxes now. Does it? Yes, it definitely does. It goes by the name of the item. Yeah, the fire ones did, but they were two different boxes, and I took just the one out, so I knew that one would be fine. Yeah, I'm okay with just having these boxes at the top in a random order, and then new ones will come in here, and we'll potentially have to do something about them at some point. And then maybe I should just go brew up one single lingering potion with dragon's breath, just so I can have something in there. Where's my dragon's breath? I feel like it's around here somewhere. I feel like it's... there it is. I have no dragon's breath, apparently. Huh. Yeah, I could just go grab one from the filter. Man, it took me forever to find it on the bottom. How am I going to find it here on the top? Is it on this one? Hold on. Okay. Lost it again completely. Ah. So it's on the same one as some of the arrows, but just the other side. Wow, we have exactly 41 here, but... Oh, you know what? I bet the Dragon's Breath is already over at the brewing boat. I bet that's where the Dragon's Breath is. Yeah. The sus boat. I should have just went there.
What is this prediction, lol?
Prediction? I didn't start a prediction. Oh, that's CJ. Oh. You meant to do a poll? Oh. That's funny. Oh yeah, we have tons of Dragon's Breath over here. Okay, how do I make a Dragon's Breath potion? Let's go for a potion of... Wait, what is the... Do I have to make it splash first, maybe? Go for a lingering potion of night vision with my carrots. I don't need any over at the base. Uh-oh. Chad, I gotta end stream. All right. Let's do a quick bingo. All right. Let's do a quick bingo. You guys have 2 minutes to get your bingo cards. Starting now. Whatever platform you're on, if you want to drop a follow, come on over to the purple chat. We're gonna have bingo going. Get your bingo cards in right now. I don't have any bottles of potions. I'm gonna brew these while we wait. Oh, yeah, okay, we have... I put the bottles in. Brew that. Then we add the carrot, then the gunpowder, then the Dragon's Breath. Yeah. Gunpowder to splash, splash to Dragon's Breath, Dragon's Breath to... There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. It's no rush, but I just gotta end. So we're doing bingo, and then we're gonna put the block up on the monument, burn the diamonds, and get the heck out of here, and we'll continue on tomorrow. We made way more progress today than I imagined we could, genuinely. So, cutting it an hour short, not a problem. Like, I thought we'd have to have a whole room over there, and there'd be a lot more redstone and hoppers involved, and this has actually turned out to be very simple of a solution. All right, here we go. So yeah, we're gonna have potion of lingering night vision lingering night vision potions in there, just to signify that any lingering potions should go into that top chest. All right, there we go. Those are my only lingering potions. I know I've had some in the past. I must have like had like made them either for an advancement or just for funsies or for by accident, or maybe I got them from loot, and then like I went to, I think I remember like being stupid and like being like, oh, I need a potion of this, and I didn't even realize that the potion that I had was a lingering potion. So like I grabbed it and I threw it, and like it just didn't even apply. All right, so we gotta have one at the bottom that'll always stay there for any future lingering potions of night vision, and then yeah, there we go. Oh, it's time to start now. All right, bingo is live, and I'm gonna have it call the numbers. The numbers are calling. Let's top this stuff off now. First person to get bingo, you gotta click that bingo button, and you will win a block on the massive monument today. We have literally one more to go. Let me cut down all these other boxes. So yeah, next stream. What's this? Oh, this is the rare items. Oh yeah, okay. We have to do something about them too. Okay, I'll put them there so we remember. Oh, and apparently, yeah, trapped chests. Boom, put those back in there. So yeah, we'll do something about those tomorrow, and we will... Are they like checking them in sync because they all got loaded at the same time? Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, and we still have to connect the redstone here. Just take that hopper line into that chest to start. And I kind of really want to do it to make sure that the thing ends up all the way to the end. Yeah. But 18 numbers called, chat. How you looking? I hope you're getting everything's sorted. I'm actually thinking like rare items might be here. I don't know. Like I did have a column for just like rare items before. Yeah, I literally had like a piece of paper. Someone's about to have a bingo before I can even do this, but whatevs. Rare items. Oh, I need another item frame. So that's the only one named because it's not specific as to what it is. And then yeah, we just take this out and put that in. And then we leave the copper ingot stuff in there for him. Yeah, for some of these I thought like I might need to like for this one when I didn't have lingering, I was thinking about just putting in a copper ingot, but I didn't. All right, Darcy wins marbles today. Bingo today. Let me pull up the sheet and see what Darcy wins. Darcy has the crafter, not a crafting table, but the crafter block, which is right here. This is Dorothy's third win, her last being stream 996. Today is now 10:44. Let's go get Darcy her crafter on the monument. Why do you need to pay $100 per application for college? Oh, man. Let me tell you, college does this wonderful thing where it extracts every single dollar you could possibly earn. And then they don't stop asking you for money even after you graduate. Except then it's only then is it a question. All right. GG Darcy, let's see if I can get this placed the right way. Yeah, I did it. Heck yeah, Darcy, there's your crafter. GG. All right, we do got some diamonds to burn today. So chat, this is our diamond eating shrine made out of diamonds in the shape of a diamond where we burn diamonds. Today, yes, 4 qualifying partner plus subs, which we have 0 of apparently, even though we've had 2 resubs today, at least 2 resubs today. Whatevs. Maybe they were technically F4 last month and people just announced them today. So, whatevs. I'm not gonna argue with the purple chat gods. All right, so we had a 3, a 1. All right, so 4 subs on stream 1044. That's 4 diamonds, chat. You know that? So first sub of the day was tier 1 sub for 40 months from Crayons. GG, dude. And followed up by a tier 3 sub for 31 months from Gia. Thank you so much for the support, my dudes. Absolutely massive of you. Let's wrap it up for the day. All right, that's gonna be it for the night, chat. Heck yeah. I will send over a raid, but I'm not going to participate. So chat, especially mods, it's up to you guys to carry over the raid message and let them know stream was wonderful and stuff like that. Because I gotta get to something. Let's send it over to Eric because he's a homie and he's live in his hardcore world. I clicked on his name before I even saw he was live in his hardcore world. I just assumed he was going to be live in his hardcore world. All right, there you go, chat. Here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you have, if you're subbed, make sure you use those emotes. If not, just copy the text so you can participate in the raid and let them know you're there to have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for the awesome stream tonight, my dudes. Remember, tomorrow's stream will start with a Lego Advent calendar build. Peace out.